Krista and Zinni worked in some of the most constrained environments in the world. KwaZulu-Natal and South Africa is essentially ground zero for HIV. So if you can create solutions that work there, there's a very good chance they will work other places, because you're talking about massive resource constraints, a classic high disease burden, low resource setting.
We spent time at Edendale Hospital, which is a major, huge public teaching hospital in a very resource constrained area. Huge incidence of HIV, huge incidence of TB. You'd walk through the waiting room, and if you remember the AIDS epidemic in the early 80s here, where you could walk down the street and look at somebody and say, that person has AIDS. They're wasted and they're cachectic and they're not well looking, and they're 40 but they're walking with a cane. That's what you see.
So their innovations have to work in the box, and working within constraints it means that you have to work cheaply, you have to work collaboratively, you have to work with the existing infrastructure, you have to leverage ambient infrastructure. You can't just go out and say, hey, we're going to build radio towers and put them every 15 feet all over the country. There's no resources to do any of those things. So you have to harness the ambient social network. You have to harness ambient existing technologies. You have to work across cultures really effectively. You have to work on basic behavioral changes, but all with a paucity of resources.
What made this particular project work was that Krista and Zinni were so committed to the idea that they needed outside help. They were doing so many innovative things on the ground, and yet every day and every week they were falling further behind. And they really wanted to find a way to reverse that dynamic. They wanted help thinking more broadly about it. And the good news is that the program has sponsored a host of different initiatives that are now tackling the problem from a number of different angles.
It's its ability to be picked up by others and replicated. I mean, that's really the biggest reward, is when you see other groups saying, can I talk to you? We want to try to do that here. And we all get those calls all the time. I mean, the project has fostered huge interest. So sometimes your success maybe isn't the work you're directly doing, but your ability to see others emulate the work you've done.
The vast majority of social enterprises, unfortunately, fall into a kind of lax habit. We will do the thing that sounds like a solution, and we will just measure our success by how many times we do that thing, not by whether or not that particular solution actually had the outcome that we wanted. You have to have a fiercely and precisely, rigorously defined theory of change. We will do this, and success will happen, and here is how we will measure success.